Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel where we explore the triumphs, tragedies, and hidden burdens of Britain's royal family. Today, we turn our attention to a deeply troubling development surrounding His Majesty, King Charles III. Across the globe, royal watchers are holding their breath after alarming reports suggest that the king's personal physicians have issued urgent advice regarding his health. Advice that insiders describe as serious and deeply concerning. The weight of the crown is often spoken of as a metaphor, but for King Charles, it has become a very real and heavy burden, intensified by a series of emotional blows that have shaken the foundations of his family life at a time when he is already fighting a private health battle. Before we dive deeper into the details and what palace insiders have revealed, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more of our in-depth royal investigations into the world behind the palace gates. From the moment King Charles ascended the throne, his reign has been marked by challenge after challenge. Prince Harry's dramatic exit from royal duties left a visible fracture within the family, while the continuing scandals surrounding his brother, Prince Andrew, have cast a long shadow over the monarchy's image. Now, insiders reveal that these constant emotional and institutional pressures are taking a measurable toll on the king's physical well-being. According to a detailed report by Radar Online, the monarch is living under an intense, sustained level of stress. The psychological strain, they say, has worsened in the wake of Prince Andrew's humiliating fall from grace, a scandal that has not only tarnished the royal reputation, but has also deeply pained the king on a personal level. Imagine leading one of the world's oldest institutions while undergoing demanding cancer treatment, only to be confronted, time and again, by crises involving one's own family. One palace insider described the situation with raw honesty. The king is utterly worn down by it. Just when he believes the matter has settled, another revelation emerges. It's placing an enormous strain on him. This paints a portrait not of an untouchable monarch, but of a man struggling under the relentless weight of public duty and private heartbreak. Despite his illness, King Charles remains determined to serve, maintaining essential royal duties to project stability and continuity across the Commonwealth. But sources close to the palace admit the constant stress is seriously affecting his health. And at the center of this storm stands one unresolved chapter. Prince Andrew stripping his brother of royal titles was a painful but necessary act. Yet the shadow it cast continues to haunt both the institution and the king himself. Since the painful decision to strip Prince Andrew of his royal titles, King Charles has continued to make key public appearances, moments that demand he embody composure, leadership, and quiet strength. To the watching world, he presents an image of steadfast calm, but behind that regal facade lies a man under relentless pressure, carrying the grinding weight of scandal that never truly fades. The latest and most alarming revelation, the one that sent shockwaves through royal circles, concerns the king's doctors, according to detailed reports. His Majesty has been explicitly advised to avoid stress at all costs. But how can a sovereign, bound by duty and family, possibly do that? For most people, rest and recovery are achievable goals. For a monarch, every scandal, every headline, every whispered rumor about his family is a new burden added to an already heavy crown. And as medical experts unanimously agree, stress and emotional turmoil can severely weaken the immune system, undermining recovery from any serious illness, especially cancer. Those closest to the king, his aides, advisors, and loved ones, are said to be deeply alarmed. They fear that the constant strain of family crises and global scrutiny could seriously endanger his health. It is, in every sense, a modern royal tragedy, a Shakespearean tale of power, loyalty, and heartbreak. Imagine a sovereign battling a life-altering illness, forced to endure the emotional pain of watching his family unravel, piece by piece. The tension between duty and despair has left the king reportedly devastated. This is not just about royal image or public perception. It is profoundly personal. The estrangement from Prince Harry and the forced distancing from Prince Andrew weigh heavily on him. As a monarch, yes, but more painfully, as a father and a brother. One palace source revealed a haunting admission from the king himself. Privately, he said it feels like it could destroy him if this continues. That statement offers a rare glimpse into the monarch's private anguish, a vulnerability few ever see. It reflects not just exhaustion, but a deep existential fear that this relentless turmoil may test the very limits of his endurance. To understand the depth of this pain, one must look at the root causes. Prince Andrew's removal from public life was meant to close a dark chapter. Yet the scars remain visible. Public anger still lingers, and every royal appearance takes place beneath that unyielding shadow. And then there is the pain that travels across the Atlantic. Prince Harry and Meghan's ongoing public commentary, their interviews, their revelations, continue to reopen old wounds. For King Charles, the distance between father and son is not just measured in miles, but in heartbreak. It is this mixture of personal grief, public duty, and relentless scrutiny that now forms the most dangerous obstacle to his recovery. A cruel paradox for a man trying to heal while holding together a family and a nation. The doctor's warning to reduce stress immediately may sound simple on paper, but for a reigning monarch, it's almost impossible. King Charles cannot just step away from the storm surrounding his family. He is the final decision maker, the symbol of continuity holding the monarchy together. And when the royal foundations begin to shake, the pressure lands squarely on his shoulders. Those closest to the king now face an impossible dilemma, balancing his duty to the nation with his desperate need to rest and recover. Every handshake, every signature, every meeting with the prime minister becomes a calculated risk, a gamble with his own health. Behind the palace walls, the fear is unmistakable that the endless turmoil within his family might be the very thing standing between him and recovery. King Charles III is not just a figure on a balcony. He's a 75-year-old man fighting cancer while witnessing the painful unraveling of his family legacy. The need to project strength to appear unbreakable while feeling fragile inside is both a mark of his dedication and a dangerous burden. Sources close to the palace describe him as exhausted, drained, and resigned. The never-ending cycle of royal crises, one scandal after another, has left him without the peace or focus needed to heal. Even Prince William, stepping up as heir and supporter, faces his own emotional strain, juggling public duties, his wife's health, and the family's growing divisions. For King Charles, there is no real escape. He is still the patriarch, the father who hopes to see his family united again. Yet each day, that hope fades under the crushing weight of stress. In the end, those closest to him paint a deeply troubling picture. The doctor's plea for calm directly collides with the chaos of royal life. Between Prince Andrew's lingering controversies and the heartbreak over Prince Harry's distance, the king's emotional load could very well hinder his recovery. It's a haunting reminder that behind the crown lies a man making profound sacrifices for duty. The question now is, can King Charles truly protect his health? Or is peace simply impossible for a modern monarch? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe the king can step back and heal, or is the weight of the crown just too heavy? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates on this extraordinary royal chapter.